Today we're doing a review on the Ganesha Ultralight titanium wood stove. This stove was sent to me to try out from the Ganesha Cook Stove project. I'll link their website in the description. I don't know the specifics, but this stove is due to be released on the market sometime next year. This stove is expected to be in the region of $75 US for the stainless steel version, and twice that, which is about $150 US for the titanium version that I have here. Until the stove is released onto the open market, these price figures cannot be verified. Oh, it's a shame, I love this knife, the Plan B. If you only want to use the inner part of the stove by itself, it only weighs about 3.7 ounces or 105 grams. Folded, this stove measures approximately 7 inches by 10 inches and it's only half an inch thick. My 750ml Tom Shoe pot doesn't fit on the pot supports, but it does with 2 tent pegs, or something similar. This 850ml MSR Titan kettle was sent with the stove and it fits perfectly on the pot supports. There are other compatible pots that fit, but I'll leave those in the description. That's about 3 minutes and 36. It's starting to see bubbles, so it should be boiled very shortly. Okay, that's a boil at about 4.5 minutes. I took a bit long to get the phone. It's pretty quick. 3 cups of water. Mind you, the ambient temperature here today is about 32 degrees. It's quite humid. It's time to cook some breakfast. I'm going to use the Firebox grill later on just to toast some bread. We use a 5-inch Firebox grill. It's in my opinion that I think this double wall does have an effect, because once you get these little coals here, it's quite happy to just tick over with very little smoke. For the boil test with the alcohol stove, I've been allowing the Trangia stove to warm up approximately 1.5 to 2 minutes thereabouts before putting the pots on the stove. This MSR kettle is coming to a boil in a similar time to using my Tom Shoe pot with the tent pegs. If I raise the Trangia burner up so it's about 30mm or 1.5 inches below the bottom of the pot, it was about 1 minute quicker to boil. A note on the stainless steel version is that it will weigh 13 ounces or 375 grams. This heat mat is a fiberglass mat with a layer of silicone on each side. It is good to catch embers, but it doesn't stop the transfer of heat through to the ground. When you have the temperature and the airflow right, you can get a gasifier effect. I think without getting too caught up in the matter of the gasifier aspect, this stove with its double wall design aims to be as efficient as possible. The only warping worth mentioning from my experience with this Ganesha stove is that the firebox floor tends to warp a bit, but it can be bent back into shape if needed. Being ultralight and only weighing approximately 7.8 ounces or 220 grams, I feel this stove needs to be treated with care, but great for ultralight hiking adventures.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.